Go, England, go was to be the resounding theme at the Oval, a grand ground where the new architecture mixed so beautifully with the old. This the scene of many a famous finish to a summer, and we were set up. The final test match, England and Australia, sold out.
Michael Vaughan has the coin and Ricky Ponting will call.
Heads is the coin. It is a tail.
Tail. Michael Vaughan has won the toss.
We're going to have a bat. It looks a good surface. We've played some excellent cricket in the 3 games, batting first. Got to try and get a good total in the first inning, put Australia under some pressure.
And you've had to make a change, enforced by Simon Jones's injury. What change is that?
Yeah, Paul Collingwood comes in for Simon Jones. You know, Simon's bowled tremendously well for us, so he misses out. But you know, it's a great opportunity for Paul to come in and show us what he can do.
Tell us the truth now. You're nervous?
A little bit more so today, but you know, it's been a great summer for cricket. Both teams have played some really exciting stuff, and I'm sure this week will be no different.
Michael, there's an almost unbelievable amount of hype surrounding this series. Can you go out and play naturally, you guys?
I'm sure we can. We have done for 2 years, playing some good cricket. We've got a young team who really enjoy the big occasions, so this is no bigger than it has been, so let's just go out and enjoy it and try and entertain a few people.
All right. Thank you for talking to us. Michael Vaughan. And now Ricky Ponting. It's a bad toss to lose?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think there'll be a little bit more bounce in this wicket, I think, than what we've been accustomed to over the last few games. So having McGrath back today will help us as well with that new ball. So it's important that we start this Test match a bit better than we have the last few. You know, we've been behind the 8 ball from the word go in the last 3 games. We've got to make sure we're better than that this morning.
Does Glenn start the game 100% fit? Because at Old Trafford, he definitely had some repercussions from playing.
No, he definitely does, yeah. We had to be extra cautious with him coming into this game, just with the magnitude of this Test match and his injury. You know, we didn't know how he's going to back up. So he's done a lot of bowling this week. We've made him back up on a few days in a row, and he's come through with flying colours. So he's 100% fit coming into the game.
Now, you guys aren't used to this situation. You're used to winning. I guess you'd like to spoil England's party, wouldn't you?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, it's been an unbelievable series to date, and we're looking forward to finishing the tour off on a very good note. You know, we probably haven't played our best cricket just yet, but all of that's ahead of us in this game. We know exactly what we have to do. It's you know, we've got no other option but to come out and play great cricket and win a Test match, and all our guys are very excited about our prospects in this game.
And the team cards are stories of fast bowlers. One's missing from England, that's Simon Jones, and it is Paul Collingwood who plays, not James Anderson. And one is playing for Australia. Glenn McGrath is back in the side. He's got a bowl on a flat-looking deck. It did seem a splendid toss to win. Mind you, you've got to make use of that pitch. You've got to bat well today, England. You have got to bat well if you want these Ashes. Well, Trescothick did. He was quickly into his stride, working the swing away to the leg side. McGrath, though, was oddly topsy-turvy. One Baden and one bouncer and one beauty to follow them. In fact, we couldn't work him out early on, but then all series we haven't been able to work much out.
That's where he should bowl. That's it, if you get more balls in that area. I know it's 4 runs off a thick outside edge, but I think if you're the Australians, you'd like to see your quickest bowler bowling there.
So that's the adjuster from Lee. First of all, ball outside off stump, which went at catching height between 2nd and 3rd slip. And then the half volley on leg stump, which is just a piece of cake for Trescothick.
More runs for Strauss. The square here at the Oval runs almost right across the ground, so if you get the ball through the infield, there's a good chance you'll pick up 4. Lovely drive from Strauss. Just one man back and won't reach it, Brett Lee. Really hit that hard, Trescothick. Runs here for Trescothick, and again it will run away across that very fast square bit. And the 50 up now. Good opening partnership between Strauss and Trescothick. Beautiful shot. Just a lovely, lovely straight drive. Shot of the morning for me from Marcus Trescothick. with the seamers really struggling, and it seemed to be too much in the pitch for them. It's almost you feel as though the whole of the Australian team, the other 10 players, are looking to Warne for some magic here. Edged but wide of Hayden. Runs, more runs. And another boundary. It's Trescothick's 8-4, and we've only had an hour's play.
No magic to begin with from Shane Warne. In fact, after an hour, Australia needed a drink just to regroup. 70 for no wicket England, going along at a rollicking 5 and over. And Ponting was telling the boys some home truths. Something like, we haven't gone home yet, boys. There's a job to be done at the Oval. Sean Tate hadn't heard him. That was a full banger. But Shane Warne had, as Mike Atherton said, the magician. Oh, that's brilliant. Fantastic catch. That is so difficult to do. Magnificent cricket this from the Australians, and as so often led by Warne, but backed up by something special.
This is as good as it gets. These catches are very difficult. Just watch him move, and move very late. Wonderful catch by Hayden, getting both hands to it, staying down, and oh well, I think they all realise it. You could see the celebration there. That's a big wicket to Trescothick for 43. It's 82 for 1.
Not often Warne does that. Quite often Vaughan does that. Oh. It's a little beauty. And the most elegant thing you'll see.
Oh, Vaughan is going to be cranky about that. He has got a ball that instantly he thought he could bang away on the onside. We've seen him loft the ball through that mid-wicket area occasionally, and it has just bounced a fraction more on him. Straightforward catch which finished up with the fielder on the ground, but 2 down.
Vaughan gone for 11, 102 for 2.
Close. LBW 3 for 1. That's really well bowled. Bell hadn't got to the point of realising that Warne's not turning the ball much, but that was a quicker delivery.
The ball just drifted slightly, and Bell had his pad on the line of the ball and not the bat, and it would have gone on to hit leg stump. Oh, brilliant bowling from the leg spinner, who now has 3 for 27 off just 7 overs.
Next one. That'll be 4, and that'll be his 50. He got on top of the bounce nicely, and it was all about the placement. Bowled him! There it is, the battle's over, and Shane Warne gets his 4th. What a delivery.
Well, this was a wonderful delivery. Pitched roundabout, leg and middle, turned, hit off stump, and he's trying to whip it away through the onside. Big spin on it. I think he was so surprised, was Peterson. He couldn't believe it turned this much, or maybe that he missed it. Oh, beautiful ball. Scrape between bat and par, but it was a terrific delivery. It spun. That's big, big, big for Australia. 131 for 4.
Well, that's hit him on the crash helmet, I reckon. It's gone down to the boundary for 4-leg buys.
That's a lovely shot.
Nicely played by Strauss.
Classic.
Is it that hard? He hasn't timed it that well, but it's rocketed away. That's the power of the man.
Oh, great shot.
Tony's right, it was effortless, isn't it? That's what I like to see him play. Just a nice firm punch and the ball rockets away.
This was a terrific partnership that took England into tea by Strauss and Flintoff. So measured, they both seemed in absolute control of their game and of the opposition. So the opposition had another one of those team talks, and out they came, determined to make something of the final session of the day.
There he goes, and will it go all the way? One bounce. That's a good shot, well played. Straight into the gap at backward square leg. It takes him to 97. And he's hit it hard. It's gone into the gap at square leg. Another 4 to Flintoff. Oh, he's hit that one. It's going a long way down in the ground. Is it over the top? Well, the crowd is signalling 6. I'm not too sure. One way or the other, it's Freddie Flintoff's half century. Straight down the ground. Lovely strike. Another 4. Oh, good shot. That's his 100. This has been a superb knock. That's Mrs. Strauss there, and boy, she's delighted.
That's a remarkable stroke. You think of lots of things when you watch Andrew Flintoff bat. Not always elegance. That was just a joy to watch. Enough said.
Yes, it has carried. Flintoff looking down for a moment. Wasn't sure whether it carried to Warne, but it did. And McGrath has struck at a crucial time for Australia to end a wonderful innings from Flintoff. 5 down now, England, and the new ball is 10 overs away.
Well, it's a little bit too close for him. He's trying to get away and force it on the back foot, and it's not really wide enough for that. Nice low catch, but it's a good innings. Can't complain about that. He's played superbly under pressure.
Brilliant bowling. Got him. Pace and swing. Never mind the new ball. It's the old one that's working for Australia. Tremendous stuff from the young fast bowler from South Australia.
Yeah, he might look wayward at times, and a lot of viewers have probably thought, well, has he got his radar right? One down leg, one outside off wide, but then he can do that. He's got the ability of getting it up there. It's the reverse swing. Might have hit him just outside the line, but that's what Sean Tate can do. It's 289 for 6.
That's not bad. A nice way to just get yourself going in a test match. the end of that. It's a great performance from Shane Warne. A 5-wicket haul on the first day of a Test match. He's in his 31st over, and best of all, he's ended the Strauss resistance. Terrific cricket from both men. The standing ovation will first go to Strauss. Played a marvellous hand today. Great athleticism in here. Simon Kadich going with his left hand, so that's a help to him. 129 by Andrew Strauss, and it's 297 for 7.
Oh, great shot. He's played a few of those in this series. That cover drive, which is played to the left hand of the wide but off fieldsman. Oh, it's an exquisite shot.
He's a boy, isn't he, that Shane Warne? What a cricketer. What a day at the Oval. 319 for 7, England. Strauss top quality, as was Andrew Flintoff. Jones was pretty good there at the end of the thing. But Warne's figures almost defy belief on a flat pitch. We'll hear from him in a moment. But first, here's the man who made England's 100.
One of the biggest days in many a year for English cricket. Must be nice to produce the goods when it mattered. Yeah, exactly. In the context of the series, it's a pretty massive day, and to go out there and score 100 is really, really satisfying. Although, you know, it was a pretty good wicket, so it was necessary for us to get up to a decent score. And you've had some grand battles against Shane Warne throughout the series. You evening up the score now? Well, I enjoyed it today. I mean, the quality of the guy to take 5 wickets on the first day of a Test match is a great effort. But yeah, there are a few minor battles won there. I'm sure the second innings there'll be more to come. And at the end of the first day, who's on top? I'd say about even Athers. But slightly disappointed to have lost 7 wickets on that surface? Probably, yeah, but from 120, 130 up for 4, I think we've come back pretty well. We'll only really know when the Australians have batted on it, to be honest. Shane, end of a seesawing first day. Who's on top?
Yeah, probably, I think of that last hour, probably us. I suppose we're just marginally ahead. One stage when Flintoff and Strauss were going, I think they were way ahead, but we fought back. I think we got 3 for 50 off about 21, 22 overs that last hour, so probably just got our nose ahead. It's a pretty flat wicket out there. And as for your own performance, there's been a few to choose from, but do you think that was one of your very best today? Given the conditions, I mean, it's a 4th Test match in a row with bowled first. Pretty flat conditions, not much to help. Had to sort of mix my pace up and my flight and things like that, so I think I bowled 32 or 33 overs. So, yeah, no, look, I was pretty happy the way the whole series has gone, and today, once again, we bowled first again, but not happy with the way they came out.
That is a wonderful stroke. What a cracker. That has confused Jones. It was past him almost before he knew what was happening. That is the breakthrough.
And said, good touch he looked in. He's gone and had his off peg knocked back. It was a good one from Brett Lee, and that is what Australia were looking for. Jones 25, 325 for 8.
That's a good shot. It's gone very fine.
In the air and dropped. Well, it looked to me as if it was Ponting that dropped that one. He went across. Warne had it covered as well. You've got to all go for it. There's no doubt about that. But Ponting was the one that put it down.
Well, finally a better line here from Glenn McGrath. Maybe he's been working to a plan a bit fuller, a bit more on that off stump or just outside. And it was Ricky Ponting going a long way to his left. He got a good piece of it. But straight down.
In the air, out. Caught at mid-off. Well, justice has been done. McGrath has got the smile back.
73.4 mph is the reading on this delivery. The split finger yet again. And he's got a couple of wickets in the summer, just like this. As easy as you like. Hoggard, who struggled right throughout. He's been there for, or was there for 36 deliveries. Finally a breakthrough for Australia. The 9th wicket goes down for 345 runs.
And he's hit that one down a square leg. One bounce for 4. Harmison has decided to take it on. That brings on the 350 for England.
That is a little mute. By heaven. No great surprise to see that length of ball from Brett Lee. Billy Bowden makes the decision for Shane Warne. Ashley Giles stands there in disbelief. It's around about a par score, not better than that. And Billy Bowden ruling that it hit the batsman between wicket and would have gone on to hit off stump. Hawkeye suggesting something different, but no matter. 373 all out England. Well, having got Geraint Jones so early, that was a frustrating morning for the Australians, as these images prove. Just one game to ensure the Ashes go with them back to Australia. 373 all out England, with Steve Harmison unbeaten. That was a sparkling 20 at the end of the piece. Everybody did their bit after the Strauss-Flintoff partnership set it up. Warne the star, 6 for 122. He was quite exceptional, 2 for McGrath and 1 each for Lee and Tate. There's the huddle. It's the first huddle that's Simon Jonesless.
Oh, he's played and missed. That's a very good shot. Into the gap, and it races away to the boundary. That's the first 4 of the Australian innings. Oh, good shot. And he's got that one away too.
Magnificent stroke from Matthew Hayden. Short, outside off stump, 50 on the board now. 18 overs gone. He hasn't got that properly. Otherwise, it would have gone for 9. This is unusual. He's hit with the spin there. The first one where he hit it down the ground, he smashed it straight over long on. But that has gone over deep mid-wicket. It's along the ground. It'll be saved out there by the man at going on. Well, half saved. 66 for no wicket, and Justin Langer goes to 50. 19 gone.
Dropped. Trescothick, the diving man. A boundary gained and a moment gone.
Good catcher, Trescothick. Can't think of one that he's put down in this series, but he put this one down. It was tough going to his right. You don't often see a first slip having to go to his right, and it went quickly. But a chance.
For Collingwood. Well, in other moments in the match in the summer, Matthew Hoggard would have saved that. It's just darkening up a bit. That's what the forecast said. Rain going to come late in the day. Not far away, I'm here to tell you. That, I thought, drifted back just a fraction for Ashley Giles. Not much.
You're not wrong. Well worth a shout. It almost looked like it was a late decision for Langer to play this sweep shot. Very, very close.
That's a very good shot.
An efficient partnership by Matthew Hayden and Justin Langer. At times, Langer was at his fluent best. They came off at tee. There was a threat from the clouds, but I don't think we expected what was to come. 112 for no wicket at that stage. Langer 75 and Hayden 32. At tea time, there was a nice celebration. We're playing for one Ashes trophy here, but England's women team had won the other one just a couple of weeks ago, and Claire Connor led her side around the ground, parading the Empire Trophy and their version of the Ashes to tremendous acclaim. Land of Hope and Glory, Jerusalem, and the girls took their bow. The players came out after tea. Matthew Hayden and Justin Langer were offered the light by the umpires, and they took it. Now, that was a surprise to a lot of people who feel that with Australia having to win the game, well, they can't win it unless they're on the park. Mind you, maybe they knew that an electric storm was on its way, though it didn't pitch on us particularly. We saw the lightning from the distance, we heard the thunder. At 4 o'clock, out the players came again, or did they? Nope, back you go, said the umpires. And the main reason for that was that the rain came. The full plastic sheets came on. There was frustration and aggravation for all the ticket holders, never mind us. And 20-6, that was it for the day then.
It's a good start. It's missing leg stump, but there was just a little bit of swing there for Matthew Hoggart. But certainly he finished up having Langer with, well, he had him cross-footed. There's the seam position. A little bit of swing, and you can see all three stumps there. Safe, and 4.
To Matthew Hayden, and amazingly that's his first contribution of 50 or more in the series. Reflects on the fact that England's bowlers and the captain have set good plans for him, set good fields, and they've bowled intelligently at him, and he's been way short of his best. And now we have a change from the pavilion end. Stephen Harmison on to replace Andrew Flintoff. Juicy long hop to start with, Matthew Hayden.
That's well bowled. A little bit of life there. And Langer comes back. 100 to Justin Langer. He's played really well. He carried the attack to England yesterday when it was so important. It's his 22nd century and he's 4th against England. And on this ground he made 102 not out at the Oval in 2001. This is a real good knock. It's an extraordinary stroke. It certainly wasn't voluntary.
This is what England need. They need Harmison all fired up, getting that extraordinary bounce. Crowd all applauding 7,000 runs for Justin Langer in Test matches.
And in doing that, he's gone past Sir Donald Bradman.
Bowled, he bowled in, that's a cracky. He deserved that, he's bowled a real fiery over at him. It's some good short stuff. He's made a batsman who's batted really well jump around. And Steve Harmison has done the trick for England. Well bowled.
Well, it worked for Michael Vaughan. Gets stuck into him, he said. And that's precisely what he did. You can argue a little bit of good fortune there, but at least he made the batsman play at the ball. There have been quite a number of batsmen play on in this series. And Harmison has done the trick. He's broken the partnership. 185 for 1 with Langer 105.
Justin Langer must have been livid. It had been drizzling for 5 minutes or so, and the umpires could have come off at any time. As it was, they waited until Langer was going up the steps and Ricky Ponting had just come down them. 20-2 at the time, and it was 25 past 3 before the players came out again. The whole thing was driving us all completely crackers. You won't see too much better than that. One of the great signs of a player is how much time he has to play. Ponting seemed to have an age to play that stroke.
Wonderful stroke from Hayden. Pulling that ball well in front of square. Peterson's back on the fence, but that ball has almost gone to wide long on, not square leg. And that's a sign that Hayden is now seeing the ball very, very early.
We need to wait for Billy Bowden's effervescent signal, which is runs. I don't know, is it a chance if he doesn't get a glove on the ball? Well, it's a chance to someone. That is a very good 100 from Matthew Hayden. He's 21st and he's 4th against England. That was a really good knock. He let Justin Langer do all the hard work early on. Just made sure that they didn't lose a wicket between them. And now Hayden's out there, reached 100 and has gone past 6,000 runs in Test match cricket as well.
The way the team have batted so far, that they're intent on batting once in this match, that getting a lead sufficient for Shane Warne to bowl at England, with Australia having a lead, and put England batsmen under pressure with the ball turning a bit more than it did first morning.
There was a man out there deep square, but it's wide of him. I don't think he picked it up too well. It's difficult to see for the fielders. Now it's going to be Andrew Flintoff. Good catch. And very well bowled by Flintoff. He got the ball to bounce. And it was just enough for Strauss to be able to dive forward and claim the catch.
Yes, with the ball 72 overs old, and Andrew Flintoff just starting a spell at almost a loosener. I think Ricky Ponting was just a little surprised that it got quite up as much as it did. And it just carried. Very good catch diving forward. Very good catch. Ricky Ponting 35, 264 for 2.
Well, with 5 overs and 2 balls left in the day, the umpires offered the light to the Australians and they took it. People were surprised at that. I'm not sure I was. As far as they're concerned, losing wickets was more important than the runs they'd have gleaned. Flintoff, 394 and 20, is the second player to score 300 runs and take 20 wickets in a series against Australia. The other, the one and only Ian Botham. Equal sort of thing with the bat, but a few more wickets for beefy Botham. Hayden 110, Martin 9. They're the unbeaten batsmen overnight, as Australia will surely look to push on tomorrow. England stuck at it with the ball. It was a surprise that Hoggard didn't bowl slightly more, but Flintoff and Harmison big-hearted, Giles steady, And Collingwood might have even have bowled an over or two, but not so in the eyes of Michael Vaughan. Here's a quirk for you. Yesterday, 166 runs were scored for 3 wickets. Today, 165 for 2 wickets.
Matthew, it's been a difficult series for you. Any sense before this game that your place was under threat?
What I was trying to do is just play the best game I could. I think, you know, for the top 4, it's been a frustrating summer. But I guess you sort of follow the simple rules here and it reaps the rewards.
You seem to change your approach this innings, though. It's not kind of the Matthew Hayden that we've come to know. It was quite a measured approach to the innings.
I think that's when I play my best cricket, actually, Mike. I think, you know, if I'm looking to play the ball straight.
Australia are 277 for 2 overnight, still 96 behind England, but encroaching on England's superiority that has been evident for so much of the series.
Out. Well, he caused him problems last night with the pace and bounce. He's done it again straight away with an old ball, I might say. He's got it to bounce and created a sort of ugly sort of shot from Damian Martin. A sort of half defensive, half pull, and it just spooned up to mid-wicket. Great effort by Flintoff with an old ball.
That was up around about chest height, and couldn't control it. 281 for 3, and Martin gone for 10.
It wasn't long with an old ball, though. Within 15 minutes, the new ball was taken by England. Then the light was offered by the umpires. No, said the Australian batsman. Then Stuart McGill, the Australian 12th man, came onto the field. He could have been saying anything. Get on with it, stay on the field at all costs, or even bat the day, we'll squeeze the palms tomorrow.
Oh, no. Wide swinging delivery, slashed by Clark and put down by Flintoff.
Well, Stuart McGill has just run a message out, and I'm sure it was, well, stay out here, guys, and maybe try and up the ante, get on with it a little bit. First ball after the message, Michael Clark trying to thrash run through the offside. He normally swallows those, doesn't he?
Yes. It's beaten Vaughan at mid-on. It was a crunching stroke by Hayden. That is a beauty. That could just be about the best stroke that Hayden has played all innings.
Yes.
Ooh, had to hurry. And they'll get overthrows. 4 of them. It split the 2 men, Ian Bell and Stephen Harmison, running round. 5 to Matthew Hayden, no blame attached to Flintoff. Matthew Hoggard will take a blow for a while, and Stephen Harmison, not exactly the man you want to see coming on in difficult seeing conditions. For Matthew Hoggard at fine leg, couldn't pick up the ball. He stood there with his arms outstretched. Matthew Hayden certainly picked it up quick enough.
There's some lights on Bales, I can't see him. I don't know how I'm bowling here.
We've been saying how dark it is, and that's confirmation.
Must be LBW, surely. Yep, it's a slow death from Rudy Cookson, but it is a death. Flintoff has done it for England, but Matthew Hayden will leave the field with his head held high because he's played a terrific hand.
Yes, he's fought back well. There's no doubt about that. The replay here will be interesting. Did it nip back a little bit to straighten its line? Yes, I think so. I think that's fair enough. And there's confirmation of a good delivery from Flintoff. The end of a very good innings from Hayden. It's been a fight-back knock for him. He's had a tough time of it. 138, 18 fours.
Well, this for a minute. I mean, the problem was that Bell couldn't pick the ball up, but the ball hung in the air, and it is a difficult background. You've got the red brick building at the Archbishop Tennyson School. You've got the gloomy sky. You've got the backdrop of an inner city developments. I mean, this hung in the air, and Bell first he thought it was coming to him. Then he moves forward a fraction too late. But in the end, the thing's only a yard from him. You're going to need some fortune to score quickly, that's for sure. That's also close. That is also out. This is a huge performance from Andrew Flintoff. It's exactly what everybody's come here for.
And the ball started to seam around a little bit. Hayden got one that nipped back, and that one seemed to me just to pitch in the red there and just hold the line. It certainly did. It was plumb LBW, beautiful bowling. That one hitting leg stump, the other one hit middle and leg. So when a ball deviates like that off the pitch, it's difficult to play. Well bowled.
Riveting field set for Gilchrist straight away. Oh, and what a delivery first up from Matthew Hoggard. Hoggard wanting Gilchrist to think that he'd bowl him the in-swinger with the way the field's set, and what does he do? Zips one across him.
Yep.
And that's a hell of a stroke. He's given that a little jab off a good length. Wow. What a stroke that is. Yep, we got a game.
This will be the first delivery that Gilchrist has faced from Flintoff, and this has been a great contest right through the series, and you'd have to say that Flintoff's winning the battle. Whoa. First ball, and there's a play and a miss, and he's had a stranglehold on the left-handers, but particularly Gilchrist.
Well, that won't worry Flintoff too much. Certainly won't worry Gilchrist either. Safe. Not sound, but safe.
Big shout from England.
Just the bottom of the thigh pad, I would imagine.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Given him, LBW. Hoggard with the swinger. Things that will have occupied umpire Bowden's mind will be the red zone. Did it pitch in the red zone, and was it swinging little enough to hit the stumps?
Well, we sit pretty well behind the bowler's arm, and this looked good. It shaped back at Gilchrist. Hawkeye suggesting yes, it's going to hit leg stump. And up until this point, Hoggard, I've felt, has been fairly unlucky. He's bowled well this morning. And here is his first reward. It's the huge wicket of Adam Gilchrist, who was looking good. He's gone for 23, and now Australia lose their 6th wicket, and they're still 17 runs behind.
What a morning, what a performance by England. They came out so strongly and with such belief. They were driven by Andrew Flintoff, whose figures of 31 overs, 10 maidens, 4 for 72 speak volumes. This has been the talisman of the side. A cricketer with an enormous personality, strong character, a great sense of fun and ability that almost defies belief.
In the air and down. Oh my goodness me. Well, catches so important, and it looked to me there as if they both went. I suspect the keeper got a glove on that.
He's got to catch that. Can't blame first slip for that. That's the keeper's.
Oh, that's out. That's out. Yes. Beautiful bowling. Keep it up there. Swing it a little bit. And if he misses, it's going to hit. Oh, they're happy in the aisles.
Swing, I'm amazed how they have not adapted to it. It puzzles them. They look at it, hitting on the up through the line. Oh, that's missing leg, missing off, and knocking middle out halfway up. 3:59 for 7.
Oh, it's gone up in the air. This will be out caught. It will be out caught. Shane Warner's out. Flintoff has struck again. Another short ball. Shane Warne loves to play that hook shot, but it was onto him just a little quicker than he expected. More celebrations.
Just out and out aggression from England, with a crowd on the feet, electric support. They're just really getting stuck into the Australians. 5th wicket coming up for Flintoff. What a performance. Bowled unchanged. And he's bowled fast and nasty. Oh, Michael, don't drop it. 363 for 8.
Oh, look at the applause. He's bowled all day today unchanged, and he's got 5 under his belt. He's no doubt the man of the moment.
Knocked out.
Got him, yes, got him, no trouble. That's the place to bowl to them. Pitch it up, swing it away, thick edge and beautifully caught. Mind you, it was pretty straightforward, but they've been dropping a few. Hogarth making a contribution as well. It's nearly all over for Australia.
Perfect cricket. Pitch up, fullish length, make the ball go away, get the tail ender pushing at it, and a simple catch to slip. England are on fire, on a roll. Australia 9 down now for 363.
Could be out. It's a good catch. That is a very good catch. Had to pick it up out of the background of the crowd first of all, and then race away to his left and take it above head height. Australia all out. 367, 6 behind England's 373, and Hogarth another wicket. Good hit, and brilliant.
It was, because he wouldn't have picked it up very early, Ashley Giles, in the gloom. Excellent pair of hands. And the atmosphere out there, I have to say, went out for the final 3 or 4 wickets was unbelievable. But will all that elation turn to tension when Australia's bowlers get the chance? Immense performance from Flintoff today.
Once the Australians began to fall, they fell in a rush. Look at the times of the wickets. 10:39, 11:43, 11:56, 12:29, and then again after lunch in a rush. 367 all out, built on the back of Langer and Hayden, but England's bowling was magnificent. You won't see better. Never mind just in heart and stamina, but in skill too. All the art of swing and seam before us from both Hoggard and Flintoff. England lead by 6 runs then as their second innings begins. Andrew Strauss and Marcus Trescothick with a big responsibility. What a day we've already had. 28.5 overs, 90 runs and 8 wickets. Now, it wasn't a moment before the umpires were looking at the light. Remember, it had been offered to the Australians, but they turned it down. On this occasion, they said no, and you know who was about to play.
Oh, 2 noises there, and Warren has done it. Or perhaps it's a dismissal by Lightmeter.
Well, whatever it is, it's increased the nervous tension. Watch this delivery from Shane Warne. Strauss trying to play in front of his pad because he's worried about how he got out in the first innings. And a big, thick inside edge to Simon Katic. Warne has his first. Australia have their first. England 8 ahead.
Now, the light was getting worse, so Billy Bowden signalled to Ricky Ponting, get a spinner on at the other end too. Then the umpires had a further chat about the light and they decided to go off. Listen. People have paid 60 quid for a ticket and they're pleased that they're not going to watch anything. That's what one umpire thought of it all. Here's the other.
Rudy, can you just talk us through what the sequence of events there that brought into question you looking at the light and then coming off?
What we normally do, when these fast bowlers are on, we got a norm, what we set on the day one when they at their England were bowling and had the quickest on. So we try to be consistent. As soon as it gets below that level, that's when we offer the light to the batsmen. But in this case, because it can be dangerous with the fast bowlers is on. In this case, with the spin bowlers on, we do give them a bit more leeway. But if we get to a stage where we think it's unfair, that's when we offer the light to the batsmen. And that's when we take the reading. And we will not go back onto the ground unless that reading improves so that we can have the spinners back.
So what is the reading at the moment?
Well, that I can't tell you because it's a reading for us to decide on what we're going to do.
Well, it was gloomy indeed. The eye could only just see the eye. The gas holder was low. Expectation was high. And the Australians decided that it was Bondi Beach eyewear. What a relief you can still smile after all this drama.
Oh, that's a good start and well fielded. Oh, well, there's going to be some desperate stuff out there. There's no doubt about that.
I think there's a few England supporters there trying to con the umpires into taking England off.
Good shot, no third man, 4 runs. Short outside off stump, very well executed off the back foot. Another good shot, short outside off stump. Michael Vaughan plays a lovely clutch shot that time. Square on the offside, right down to the meat of the bat.
Well, the England captain's only really played one significant innings in this series so far, the 160 at Old Trafford. Maybe his time has come again.
Not again. What are they doing?
Well, Jeffrey was livid and one could understand why. It was a pity for everybody that wanted to see cricket. 4:45 it was when they came off a bad light, and 6:15 when they gave up completely. Very gloomy. Australian supporters wanted sunshine and rays of hope, but there weren't any.
12 disciples of English cricket have nothing more complicated to do today than win the Ashes. Let's have a look at how things stand overnight. England lead by 40, 34 for 1 in their second innings. If they bat through the day, they do the job.
Here we are, the last day. Are you planning to put us all through the ringer again?
I hope not, to be honest. We never seem to make any of these games easy, but I hope I don't have to put the pads on today, to be honest.
And what's the feeling in the team? I mean, kind of one hand on the urn, but it's still a long way to go and a lot of hard work to do.
Yeah, of course. There's been a lot of cricket played in every day of this series, so with 98 overs left, there's still a lot to be played today. So we've got to focus on our job in hand, which is to bat for a long period. Obviously keep Shane Warne at bay and get some runs on the board as well.
Good morning, everyone. Stirring moments. Anticipation on everyone's face around the ground, and everyone is waiting for this final day.
Oh.
There's the start England fans wanted. Slightly over pitch, and Vaughan didn't rush it. He just waited for it and pumped it straight down the ground through mid-on. That's the problem. If you have a man on the fence at square point and you have an extra cover, then you're taking away someone who could be a catcher in the slip area. Not certain that was at catchable height, but it'd be a frustration for the Australians if it was. .50 up, and with no alarms this morning so far. Cracker. Hardly any effort went into that. And a stroke by Michael Vaughan. It was all perfect timing.
Oh, beautifully bowled. That's much better. You've got to make them play. There's no point here in wide deliveries and dot balls. Wickets are what Australia need. In the air. Oh, what a catch. What a magnificent catch. That's a beautiful delivery. It found the outside. It's quite a thick edge as well. And Gilchrist has pulled off a beauty.
And McGrath just finding that channel now, isn't he? Something we've seen over and over again. Producing an outside edge from Michael Vaughan. I don't know the ball did too much at all. Maybe just held, left him slightly. Look at this grab from Adam Gilchrist. Absolutely sensational. And the breakthrough that Australia wanted this morning, can they get on a roll from here at 67 for 2?
Two slips in position. In the air, got him! Vaughan's got him! That's a catch! That's 2 in a row! The Aussies are back in business. Well, have a look at him. This is unbelievable. Surely we can't have another finish like those that have gone before.
Well, you better believe it, Tony. That's where this game is heading. And the way the whole series has gone, you were silly to think otherwise. Ian Bell, first ball. Glenn McGrath now on a hat-trick. Just left him slightly again. And as easy as you like from Shane Warne at first slip. Wow, it's broken open for the Australians in dramatic style. It's been a tough tour for Ian Bell. It's finished now with a duck, 67 for 3.
Here we go. Oh, it's got, has he got him? A big appeal, not out, hit him on the arm. They're all in the air. The Aussies reckon they had him. Peterson stood his ground.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Let's have a close look here. Shoulder, fantastic decision from Billy Bowden. He gets it right. The Australians were always going to go up because the gloves were close. Everything was close, but Billy Bowden has got that exactly right.
Oh, he's dropped it. Dropped it. I think he got an edge on that one. It went to the keeper, and it then actually turned out to be quite an easy one for Hayden.
And there was a ricochet from Gilchrist's glove. There's the outside edge, genuine. And it deviated the path that it might have taken to Matthew Hayden.
Oh, beautiful ball. It's going to miss the leg stump. Warren thought he had it. It was a rip snorter of a delivery.
Look at the dramatic turn here. It rips. That is savage outside the line of off stump, and no way Rudy Kurtzen can predict that's going onto the stumps either.
Oh, he's hit that beautifully. That is a superb shot. Under pressure, Kevin Peterson stands tall. Great shot.
Careful, sensible shot play. Tight. It's out. Oh, that could be close. He hit it straight to Michael Clark's left hand. That wasn't the smartest single. This is going to be tight.
Oh, he's made it. I think that is going to get a huge roar. It's a super confident drive. Is that the moment or what? Most extraordinary. That is a certain chance gone.
It's almost half volley, look. And it just goes, it doesn't go that quick. He's got good hands as Shane Warne. That's a big miss for them. Huge miss.
There you go. Just can't see the problem. 100 for England, 106 the overall lead. Oh, that's a heck of a strike. My goodness. Really, that's exceptional cricket.
Oh, that's got to be close. Oh, yes, up goes the finger. Warren has got him. Well, it was a question for me of did he get outside the line or was it going to slip down the leg side? It spun a long way. He got the benefit of the doubt last time round. Warren went up again. This time it was the opinion of the umpire that Trescothick was in front. Let's have a look.
A lot of spin. Hit him on off stump, and I think this was a good decision. Did spin a long, long way, and there's a lot of guesswork for Rudy Kurtzen.
Listen to the roar. Flintoff is coming onto the ground. They're on their feet. Oh, beaten him. Beaten him first ball. Boy, if they get Flintoff out, then the Aussies will start fancying themselves. Good shot. Short delivery. In the air, got him, caught and bowled. He's hit it straight back to him. Caught and bowled, and look at Warren. That is a big wicket. He's been tossing it up, trying to encourage the drive. Flintoff has come into the trap, and Warren that time takes the catch.
Brilliant bowling, and a fine catch too, and the reaction will be replicated all round the ground. Drive from Flintoff, slightly uppish. Good, smart, low catch from Warne. Big, big wicket, that. It's been a marvellous series for Flintoff, but it's ended in disappointment now. He's gone for 8, 126 for 5.
top. What a delivery. What a delivery from Brett Lee. So lucky to get away with that. He managed to get his glove up in the air, and he's really punched it over the top of the slip cordon.
That was an incredible morning. Australia threw body and soul at England and did so well. Attack, attack, attack working for them. 127 for 5. Remember, add 6 to that for England's lead, so it's 1-3-3 at lunch. 2 for Glenn McGrath, 3 for the incomparable Shane Warne. What a pair they are. What a job it is for Kevin Pietersen and for Paul Collingwood, born into this Test match, especially against these two masters of their art, playing in a game that almost defies belief.
Gone for it. 6, going all the way. Got enough bat on it with the pace of Brett Lee. It was always going to carry the rope. Nicely played. That's the 50 for Pietersen. He can feel himself fortunate to be there because of the drop chances, but you've got to make the most of those opportunities. He's doing so, and now he looks like the old Pietersen. He's finding that form again. That one, where's it gone? Straight in the air, it's another 6! Whoa, well, Sean Tate down at fine leg. Thought that was going to be down his throat, and it kept travelling and travelling. So it was a crowd catch in the end.
150 out, but if you get any sort of bat on it at that pace, it's going to fly into the crowd. I've mentioned they're shortish boundaries now. And a powerful lad, he hits it hard. Anybody who gives you a good clout, just got to make sure you get a decent amount of bat on. Doesn't matter if it's a bit top edge-ish. It'll actually go further if it's a reasonable top edge, because Brett Lee's bowling fast.
Again he goes. Sean Tate, it was a good effort, but it got to him so quickly, and he couldn't hang on to it. And Jeffrey Boycott is giggling next to me. Why, sir?
Well, it's great cricket, isn't it? You can see what he's doing. I think he got his right hand to it here. It's a brave effort. Yeah, but it would have been an outstanding catch.
Another one for him to try and stop, and there's another 4. So Pietersen on a roll. Something's got to change here. This is like one-day mode for Pietersen. Down the ground. Michael Clark got a bit of a hand on it, but it's still going to go because Pietersen, when they're hit, they stay hit.
Oh, what a corker that shot was.
It's baseball.
That was 4, that's all that matters.
Wow, what a shot. You're not going to find that in the textbook. That is the special quality that Pietersen has to come up with these sort of odd shots, and very aggressive. And I've said it before, the crowd is going absolutely berserk.
Buys there. Shouts. Well, now the umpires are going to have a word. Now this means that one umpire is going to ask the other if he saw what happened as regards a clean catch or a bump ball. They haven't called for the third umpire. Now, whether it has hit the ground first is the crucial thing. Well, that was a very brave decision.
And after that bit of drama came this. We were all saying thank you. Paul Collingwood was finding his feet, and the lead was 192. That is it for Collingwood. Warren is the striker again. It's a terrific catch. Ricky Ponting falling forward from silly point. Collingwood resisted over time.
It was a very good decision, wasn't it? Because it was just a little bit of glove. And Ricky Ponting taking an excellent catch, diving forward. Paul Collingwood resisted bravely, really. Just the 10, but he hung around for a fair while. 186 for 6.
Crunching stroke. When you think there's a man back at square cover, he had no price. And again, immense and thrilling power. Sean Tate has bowled Geraint Jones. Sheer pace doing the trick. That's why Ricky Ponting brought him on to bowl. All but 90 mph and a flying off stump. Another sign of such drama here at the Oval.
Well, the off-peg's gone about 8 yards back. This is a quick delivery that scuttled through Geraint Jones's defence. His check of the stump. It's still going. Our Australia still in this match. England 205 ahead, 7 down. 55 overs remaining.
Stroke through the onside, and it really is a favoured position, a favoured shot for Peterson.
And that's a beautiful stroke with which to make a maiden Test century. The last Test match of an Ashes series. Hitton Peterson, who top scored for England in the first Test of the series at Lord's, gone off the boil a little bit in the meantime, but he is back on it again today, just when needed.
And the important thing to say is that for all the showbiz, this is a fantastic batsman. The batsman who's giving England another dimension altogether, and Michael Vaughan knows it more than anybody. He's an in-your-face cricketer, and he's been right in the face of the Australians. An essential reminder, England lead by 227, but there are 49 overs left in the game. So as the players come out after tea, there's plenty of opportunity still for Australia, even though it doesn't look like it, and plenty to think about for the two batsmen who are fighting like heck. Giles and Peterson.
Well, it's gone fine. It's moving across, and it's a problem area for Giles, but he got bat on this, and it went fine of Ricky Ponting. Wedged, but wide. Wide of Matthew Hayden. It didn't carry either. And there'll be 3 in this. Well, runs for Giles. This is nicely played. .232 for 7. Edged again and again down past Hayden. Gilchrist will give chase in just a couple. Oh, Sean Tate rushing in. And he's allowed Giles a second and Peterson to keep the strike.
He has played some fantastic cricket today. And when he hits big, he hits rose back big. What a bit of batting. Driven beautifully down the ground for 4 more, and there's a sense now that the crowd are beginning to party. Isn't that an amazing stat? It was only yesterday that we were saying he's someone who might have to find it in himself to knuckle down a bit. He's going to end up the lead player in the series. We'll be releasing a DVD of this series, and there'll be a chance to sit back and enjoy this man's stroke play.
That's a superb shot. Hit that cleanly. It didn't seem to me, Jeffrey, to be any more than a little gentle push down the ground.
Oh, it was a gorgeous stroke, wasn't it? Oh, he tried to bowl a slower leg spinner. It was wide, and he just picked it up for 150. What a terrific innings. England under severe pressure, and he's played the innings of his life.
McGrath has picked him up. Late in the day, he's got a beauty through Kevin Peterson. 308 for 8 now. Peterson will receive a standing ovation. He gets one from Shane Warne at the moment.
What a 50. Ashley Giles is some cricketer. Yep, he's truly flown in the face of his critics. He fights and he fights, but even he occasionally has to get out. And that was Shane Warne getting one around the back of his legs, and then he came in for just a bit of a kiss and a cuddle. Straight afterwards, Steve Harmison went to Warne as well. Superb catch by Matthew Hayden, and suddenly England were all out. But they led by 341, and all the attention suddenly was on 2 Australians who left the field for the last time. 3-3-5.